Harry, golf the Savo. It's still raining. Jesus, when does it stop? April? Hello? Yeah, this is Aussie Villain, and you are? A friend, okay? You've been spying on youth football. Bielsa, is this you, mate? Look, I'm sorry I took your job, but hiding in the bushes watching kids play football at the park, not going to read well in court. Oh, you have a secret report on our youth intake. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 6 of The First Star with Leeds United, our bid to win the Champions League for the club for the very first time. And today we have a huge game against Cardiff, and we'll look at the table in just a second to find out why it's so big. And then we go to Old Trafford. We face Manchester United, the old enemy, in the Carabao Cup Quarter-Finals. How will we do? We'll find out soon. Now, as you've just heard, we do have our preview of the youth intake here. So I'll have a quick look over it. You can see that there is, I think it's positive for the most part. There are a healthy number of new fullbacks in the pipeline, which is good. There are a lot of wingers in the system. We have a lot of wingers at the club, but a lot of them are also on loan, so that could be a positive. At least one of our fullbacks has plenty of promise, which, especially if he plays on the left, that could be promising for us. We have what looks to be a top prospect in the centre of midfield. We have a lot of those, so we'll always take another one. And we have one good young English fullback from Horsham who has caught the eye. Now, what we don't have are defensive midfielders. We don't have any strikers. We don't have any wing-backs. But the next couple of wide midfielders are poor as well. And attacking midfielders could use a little bit of work. So it looks like we're all about fullbacks. And a winger, or a couple of wingers perhaps, and everywhere else we're looking a little bit weak. But we'll take it, won't we? We'll definitely take it. That looks promising. Now, let's catch up on what's happened since last episode. There's a lot of games to catch you up on, so we'll fly through these, starting with our league fixture. We started with Blackburn. Calvin Phillips gave us an early lead with a rocket into the back of the net. And Bamford secured the points late on with a good finish after Cooper's pass got him free of the Blackburn defence. So there we go, we dominated this game. We should have won it by more, but an early goal and a late goal for Phillips and Bamford got the job done for us. The Matt stats tell the story. We absolutely ran riot here. Our next game was against bottom of the table, Luton Town. So there we go, nothing to see here. This was really, really disappointing. Despite what the match stats say, we were kind of the better team. We had a lot more chances. You can see we had 17 shots, only managed to put 4 of them on target. And I think that pretty much told the story. It was a bit of a flashback to earlier on in the year where we were struggling to score goals, and I don't really know where it came from, to be honest. Next up, we played Reading. Pablo Hernandez missed an early penalty, but we still took the lead when he slipped Bamford in, who finished well. And we doubled our lead moments later, Ayling crossing for Harrison. Reading managed a stoppage time goal, but not before Hernandez played in Bamford for the second time. So really good win this one, but again, the match stats really tell a story. Or tell a lie, I should say, not a story, because this was a really, really tough game for us. It really wasn't a through. They scored right at the end. We missed an early penalty. You can see Bamford got a double and Harrison got a goal. Ayling picked up an injury in this one. He's out for a little bit of time. But we're kind of working our way around that as best we can. But yeah, this was don't let the score fool you. This was a much, much closer game than that. And after this one, we went and we played Middlesbrough. Now, unfortunately, the game won't load up the highlight for this one. It was a Ben White goal. It was a really strong strike from inside the penalty area. I think it was off a corner, if my memory serves me correctly. It was really difficult for us to break them down, so it was a good thing we got the early goal. They didn't really threaten us after that. And you can see they did go down to 10 men as well, so in the 60th minute, which sort of helped our cause a little bit. But yeah, another good, solid 3 points. We'll take it. And our next game was against Huddersfield. We opened the scoring in the 21st minute, Jack Clark teeing up Klitsch. But our lead lasted only seconds, as Huddersfield went straight up the other end to draw level. Only for Helder Costa to cross for Nketiah to find the net for the third goal in 2 minutes, with what proved to be the winner. So there we go, this was a game with, look at that, just 2 crazy minutes, 21st, 22nd, 23rd minute, all the goals came in there. We controlled the game outside of that, you can see we dominated it, we had lots of shots on goal, we just couldn't score anymore, but yeah, just a crazy, I was like happy, really annoyed, and then very happy again, and then we just kind of saw it out from there. So Klitsch and Nketiah with the goals, good solid stuff, then we went to Hull. We broke the deadlock late in the first half thanks to Klitsch's penalty. Helder Costa doubled our lead on the hour mark from a Bamford knockdown, before Jack Clark rattled in a third to round off the scoring. We didn't go to Hull. Hull came to us, but we won nonetheless. We dominated this game. They really didn't come into it until very, very late on, but clipped with a penalty. Costa and Clark with the goals. Look at those match ratings. Really, really good, solid performance. Yeah, not really much else to say about it. We just put up a really, really good performance against Hull City. So if you look at all what those results mean, look at this green. Look at the green. We are high flying at this point. We're 8 points clear of Bristol City, and it's Cardiff who are in third. And that's who we played today. And you can see that we're already 11 points clear of them. If we win today, then you've got to say promotions. We're sort of half a foot in the Premier League. You can see we've got the FA Cup third round tie. It's a local derby against Bradford City. So that's going to be huge, something to look forward to. We've got probably the two peach ties, haven't we, in the Cups there. I think they're probably Leeds' two biggest derbies, aren't they? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but that's certainly the impression that I get. But there we go. We're high flying in the league, as I said. I think what's really, really helped us is we've got such a deep squad that we've been able to sort of rotate and not really lose too much, whereas I think other teams obviously have had a bit of a drop-off. Sort of now we're getting into December-ish time where it gets really, really hectic. So I'm interested to see in real life, actually, if Leeds sort of have a similar kick-on at this time of the year. Now you can see here we are the favourites for this game. Both teams are in decent form. Cardiff are, of course, a Neil Harris coach team. They're attacking long ball style. So Tony Pulis, eat your heart out, I guess. We're expecting a 4-4-2. We can see here they're very, very narrow defensively. It's basically how you'd expect a long ball team to play, isn't it? Just two banks of four. Two pressing forwards, no doubt. We can see their passing network there and their key passes. Look at that goalkeeper key pass. So we're just going to have to keep an eye out on that. But this is a team we're sending out. Now, we do have a little bit of an eye on the Manchester United game with this team selection, but it's still a strong team. So Casilla goes in goal. De Bock, Cooper, Strizek, and Gotts as the back four. Now, we may remember Berardi has an injury. He's back soon, and Ayling as well. He's not quite back yet. About another week till he's back. So, unfortunately, I think he's going to miss both games this episode. Forshaw goes as the DM. Shackleton and Bogech in midfield. Pablo Hernandez and Harrison go down the wings. Bamford, who's been scoring a few goals lately, he goes up top. Let's go beat Cardiff. So there we go. Everybody is playing as expected. We're at home here. It's, as I said, a really, really good opportunity to put up almost an insurmountable gap to third spot to make sure we're in these automatic promotion places. What do we want to say here? What's the assistant say? Reyes says pick up where they left off. All right, we'll go with him. We were really, really good against Hull. Some calm, we have faith, and we'll get on out there. And we'll see how we do. Part of me is just kind of waiting for a poor performance. We got one against Luton. They just didn't quite have what it takes to break us down, I don't think. I don't necessarily think we've been as good as a lot of those results. So I think it was a Reading game, wasn't it? Where it really flattered us, that scoreline. But is that a mistake? No, it was a mistake, but it wasn't at the end of the field. I feared it was. Bogech lumps one forward. Bamford chases. Bamford, can he finish? Patrick Bamford! Oh, it's just past the post. Bamford's been doing really, really well, just finishing off team moves for us as well. A couple of nice runs to get in behind the defence as well, which was good. He's put that header over the bar though, hasn't he? So yeah, there's definitely positive signs there. I mean, we're on a nice unbeaten run. The thing is that it's going to come to an end at some point. Ideally, it won't be here when it's a team that has a good header. We've picked it up there with Forshaw. He's not the quickest. Just taking his time, letting everybody catch up with him. Here we go with Bogech. Bogech, not the best ball. It's going to be picked up by Shackleton for Harrison. Jack Harrison! Inches past the post. It was just always bending away, wasn't it? Which is a little bit unfortunate for us. We'll give him another get creative here. We're not doing too badly. We're sort of in control of possession. Work to do here. Hoylett. Oh, was that Robbie Gotts? Decent header. It's not cleared yet, though. And this is a sort of bit scrambles now, isn't it? Can we get our shape back? Is that Aidan Flint? Adam Flint? He was at Bristol City, wasn't he? Oh, we've hacked it clear. Robbie Gotts has done well. Harrison's there. Can we hit them on the break here? Is there somebody with him in the middle? Yes, there is. Jack Harrison. Oh, you've got to square it. And Bamford missed it as well. Oh, get your Benny Hill music out. What was that? Oh, I can't believe we just saw that. All right, come on. Let's enough stuffing around now. Come on, let's put this away. De Bock. Back there for Liam Cooper, my man crush. De Bock. Oh, De Bock's lost out to Hoylett. And, oh, I think we're down to 10 men here. I mean, we can't have any complaints, really, can we? It was a horror challenge from Lawrence de Bock. And who do we have on the bench? And how do we change things here? We don't have a left back on the bench. Oh, we have Alioski. Okay. So we have Alioski on the bench. Alright, so it's going to have to be Alioski. We'll do Alioski for Forshaw. I think I have a plan here. Bogac can play as a deep-lying playmaker, and we'll keep Shackleton box to box. We need to have some sort of threat from midfield going forward. We've got very, very attacking wing-backs now, though, don't we? We're going to have to just look to... They're a long ball team, aren't they? So what we're going to do is we're going to sit back... Well, I don't sit any deeper, I don't think. Do we sit narrow? We might sit narrow. And just... Not necessarily hold out for a point here, but certainly just look to make it a little bit more difficult for them. We won't be expressive. Yeah, we might play for set pieces as well, because that's probably going to be our best chance from here. I'm not good at setting up teams to play on the break, so hopefully that kind of makes sense and will work. Come on, boys, let's demand more here. Yeah, I mean, we still have a lot of attacking threat out there, but it's a long time to play with only 10 men, isn't it? Keep going, we're man down here, we can still get a result. Let's maybe a bit of passion with that, come on, boys. Didn't really work as I'd hoped. Last thing we want is Robbie Gotts to get himself sent off. I'm almost tempted to sub him off, actually, and bring Stuart Dallas on, but we need Stuart Dallas, in all likelihood, for the Man United game. Although we would have, what's his face, Berardi back. How match fit he's going to be? That would be the question. When the assertive, come on, mate, that was stupid, really, really stupid. We could bring Stuart Dallas on. Actually, we could do that, and then we could. He may not be match sharp, but we're going to need a defensively sound right back against Man United, aren't we? So maybe that's something we could look to do. Here we go. Cardiff highlight. Can we win that? Doesn't look like we can. I'm wondering if we should almost exploit the flanks now. Oh, it's a man over. Something's gone wrong there. Junior Hoylett, Harrison is. If they changed formation. No, Harrison's the wing back. He should be marking a fullback. It's Alioski, isn't it? That's gone missing. Where is Alioski? Is that Elliot? Look, what are you doing, mate? What? He's gone walkabout. Unbelievable. Right at the start of the second half as well. And that's why we may be selling Alioski in January, I'll be honest. Go and just mark Hoylett. I didn't really think I'd have to specify that to you this blatantly, but just mark him for me, mate. Just stay on him. Do your hair. And there we go. Well, there's not... Here we go. Hernandez. Oh, it's decent. It's off the line, is it? I think Jack Harrison made a really good run. He just got there and didn't really know what to do with it. It had no angle, did he? He was running out of field rapidly. There's a decent ball in again. It's claimed by Etheridge. We might need to go back to positive now because we need to try and get ourselves back in this game somehow. Other changes we can make. I want to try and keep Matty Phillips fresh for the Man United game. Let's take Bamford off, and Ketio's rapid, so he might work for us. We're just not having a good day here, are we? We're not creating anything. All right, so let's go back to be more expressive. I wonder if we should look to shoot on sight. I wonder if we need to attack a little bit narrower, actually, because we are down a man. Let's try that. We don't have... Yeah, if we keep everything a little bit more compact together, we might have a better chance of getting something together. Here we go, another Cardiff throw. This is how the last goal started, isn't it? Robbie Gotts with a decent header, but there's just no one there. There should be... Yeah, we need somebody further forward, don't we, in that gap, but we're a man down. It's not going to happen. Bennett... Cross in, it's headed away, it's Murphy, and he has, what's happened there? It's off the line. I thought it was in, and then it must have hit the inside of the post and basically come straight back out. Oh, is it in? Are we going to get a goal line technology goal here? No, we're not. I don't know why the game's little auto pause there. It's the first time I've seen that. Alright, so let's go attacking now. We've got absolutely nothing to lose. So we do have another sub to bring on. So let's bring on... Let's stick Bogach up there. Let's just go to one man at the back, one centre back. Let's bring Alfie on for Pascal. Alfie if you play as a deep liar playmaker, let's get you going right into the box. We've got you there. Cooper, just do your best, mate. Yeah, let's just see what happens. Shoot on sight. We'll attack with a bit more width. Just really try and go at them here this last little bit. Let's just leave. Get stuck in. Robbie Gott's going to get himself sent off now, isn't he? Are you capable, mate? Go on. Is there anything here for us? Is there anything here for us? Push forward, boys. Is there anything? The winning run comes to an end. And you've got to say, Lawrence de Bock is at least 50% responsible for that. We weren't good enough today, but 10 men leads, fall to defeat, and it was the sending off. It directly affected us as well, didn't it? Because Alioski came on, he went absolute walkabout. He was nowhere near where he should have been for the goal that they scored. So it's just a really, really frustrating day. We've lost our 16-game unbeaten run, which is a bit disappointing, but it's almost like I knew it was going to happen, isn't it? I was sort of talking it up. Yeah, it's not going to last forever, but that wasn't how I envisioned it going down. So it's 8 points now, back to... It's still a good position. It's still a good position. Guys, wait right there. We go to Old Trafford next. We're not going to lose 2 games in an episode. Surely not. Okay, guys, welcome back. Here we are at Old Trafford. We're not the favourites for this one, but we want to rebound from that defeat, don't we? You can see Manchester City's already beaten West Ham. Norwich has beaten Cardiff, those bastards. And Liverpool will beat Oxford, won't they? So it's going to be... I mean, there is a chance, if we beat Manchester United, we could get Norwich in the semi-final and then go to Wembley. Who knows? Anything could happen. Let's have a look at what we're expecting here. They're an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coach team, as we know. They're a balanced, standard playing style. Now, if we look at their last game, they just put the 5 past Tottenham. So at least they're not in form. That's something. They scored all those goals in the first half as well. Wow. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. You can see that's how we're expecting them to play. Positional heat map, they're a long way up the field, and their fullbacks are forward. We're going to try passing into space and see if we can get in behind them. That's sort of the plan here. We can see their passing network there and their key passes as well, all pretty much from inside the half. So they're not really going long, which you wouldn't really expect them to. But this is the team we're sending out. These are the heroes to hopefully get the result. Casilla in goals. It's Douglas, Cooper, White, and Dallas at right back. Berardi, he's just not fit, is he? He's just not fit. So we'll have him on the bench, but I just don't think it's worthy of doing. Forshaw as a DM, Phillips and Klitsch in midfield, Clark and Costa down the wings. Bamford goes up top. I'm tempted, very tempted with Nketiah's pace. I'm still tempted by Nketiah's pace. How much better is he? He's much quicker, isn't he? We're going to go with Nketiah. Game day decision. Nketiah in for Bamford. Let's use that pace, mate. Come on. I just think if the game plan is to try and get in behind them, then the pacier striker is the better option, isn't he? I'm still not sure I've done the right thing. Remind the players there's no real pressure on them here. Boys, this is for the fans. No one expects us to get a result here. No, I know we're underdogs here. Let's go and put on a performance for the fans. There we go. Marching on together, boys. Look at that. Look at the motivation. Look at the passion. Go on, Leeds. And here we go. It's our first big test, I think, really, isn't it? The first time we played a team outside of the championship. So yeah, it'll be really, really interesting to see how we go, I think. I'm hoping, Itchy knows, that we at least do ourselves justice here. I mean, yes, I said, they put 5 past Spurs, so they're obviously they're always a better team in FM than they are in real life, aren't they? There we go, Douglas. That's a decent ball there for Helder Costa. Can he get across into the box? Helder Costa, go, mate, go. Oh, he's gone himself. Was there a better option available? But first shots fired by Leeds. We like that, don't we? Assistant says we should be passing a little bit more direct. I don't necessarily agree with that. What we don't want to do is just punt it forward unnecessarily. We do want to still play football. We just want to try and pass into space and get in behind them where we can. Cooper there for Forshaw. Phillips, nice little ball there for Klitsch. Klitsch, that's in behind there for Clark. Jackie Clark, can he pull it back? He goes himself, rebounds. Oh, unlucky. I tell you what, though, we're looking okay, aren't we? We're looking okay here. Look at that. They're frustrated and everything. Go on. Come on. If we can get the first goal here, you just never know. I get creative. Just as that highlight started there. Can we win the ball? We can. Helder Costa, go yourself, mate. Look at that. He's got all of Old Trafford in front of him. Go on, mate. He's quick as well. Can he pick a pass now? Where's Nketiah? He's there. Clark's at the back post. He goes himself again. We are just a little bit selfish in front of goal, aren't we? Ideally, I'd like to see us passing each other a little bit more. Are we going to go and get sucker punched here? Oh, Lindelof, and it's over the bar. They have not put a shot on target yet, I don't think. No, we're absolutely smashing them to pieces here. We just need this goal to sort of make what we've done in the first half here count. Come on. Can we nick this ball up the pitch? Shaw back to Lindelof. Good pressure there. I think that's Klitsch, or it might be... Clark on the other side there, isn't he? They've sort of played through that press, though, it looks like. And we're not going to get sucker punched on the stroke of half-time, are we? We don't deserve this. We've been really, really good. We've nicked that, though. Dallas is there. Can he pick a pass now? Oh, that's okay. Keeps possession. It's there for Helder Costa, who's been brilliant, hasn't he, so far? Oh, and he's just lost out there, just as I spoke. Why did I say that? Martial goes on a run. We should have got Dallas. A better defender would have read that. Rashford, and it's saved by Castilla. Well done, mate. Well done. You just wonder if a better defensive player at right back there, instead of Stuart Dallas, would have intercepted that pass. And Casillas there. That's easy for him. Absolute rubbish from the corner. And we get to half-time, I'd say, having been the better team. And I wasn't necessarily expecting that. Boys, you were excellent. We're only halfway there, though. It's time for It's time for everyone to dig in. Let's go and win this game, boys. Let's go and win this game. You know what? I'm not gonna have a go at anybody. I'm just gonna say I have faith in everybody. I should have told Dallas not to get himself sent off. Actually, that was silly. Yeah, we'll get back out there. Hopefully, I haven't done a terrible halftime team talk there. We do have a kickoff highlight here, which is a little bit troubling. I'm sure they've had an absolute rocket. The old T sets have come out at halftime. Oh, I thought that was in. My heart momentarily stopped there, but that's okay. Come on. Have I said the wrong thing at half-time? Oh, it's off the post. We're looking rattled. Boys, come on. Let's settle back into it. The half-time's come. We didn't want half-time, did we? We didn't get the goal, and you just worry a little bit here that we've let them back in. Here we go with Douglas. Douglas! Oh! It bent a little bit too much. I thought it was arrowing into that bottom corner there, and it just kept coming back towards De Gea. Is that the highlight? Can we win that ball? We can. Look at that. White. Wonderful ball up there for Clark as well. Can Clark beat his man? He always beats his man. Jack Clark! Oh, what a save! What a save. So unlucky by Jack Clark. He had his man on an absolute rope there and just pulled it past. Okay, here we go. Forshaw back out there for Douglas. It's a decent cross in. We've won that, have we? Yes, we have won it back. Cooper. The centre-back's crossed that one, wasn't it? That's okay, though. They have come back into it, but we're holding our own here against Manchester United. Oh, and we're horribly exposed from that. That hasn't worked out for us. Rashford. It's 2-on-2. They've still got men pouring forward. Foul him. The substitution made me think that the goal had gone in, but that's a stunning save by Casilla. And the game plan just doesn't quite look like it's working this second half, does it? Oh. Jesus. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's demand more here. Let's settle back down. Casilla is absolutely... Both keepers are absolutely smashing it, aren't they? Long may that continue. Mata now with the corner. It's there. It's away by Cooper. It's Pogba in space, and Pogba sticks it away. The game just really opened up, hasn't it, after the break, and we've let them back in, and they've taken the chance. It was anything different we could have done. It's a decent header away by Cooper. Is it Clark? Just too slow. Didn't go with Pogba. Could we have maybe closed him down? Somebody tried to get in front of the ball there, perhaps, but it's just not quite happened for us there. All right, come on. Can we tie it up again? They aren't expecting that. And Nketiah goes around his man, wins it back. It's there. Can we, we're pressing well, aren't we? We're winning possession back. I'm really happy with how we're playing. It's just, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that. That's horrible. Oh, we're going to pay another price here. They've got men queuing up in the middle. Martial, selfish, goes himself. And Casilla, it's a relatively simple save for him in the end there. All right, do we need to look to change something here? It's a cup tie. We've got absolutely nothing to lose. So let's bring on Hernandez for Forshaw. Actually, we'll need to do this on the other screen, won't we? Hernandez for Forshaw. Phillips is already in there as a deep-lying playmaker. What we'll do is we'll get Hernandez in there. We'll get Klitsch just as an attacking midfielder. Just get in the box for me, mate. Yeah, let's do that. And can Pablo Hernandez come on and be the hero? Let's go attacking as well. We've got absolutely nothing to lose at this point. Get creative here, boys. Come on, you've got 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. Can we salvage anything? Here we go. Douglas, it's a throw in there. I can't see the name. It's one back, though. It's Calvin Phillips. I figured out who Matty Phillips is, too. He's a winger, isn't he? He's a winger, plays mostly in the... I think it's at West Brom, or he has been at West Brom in the past. That's why I know the name. Here we go with Jack Clark. Can he get a cross in this time? It's blocked. It's there for Dallas. Can Dallas get a cross in? It's not the best. Nketiah down for Clark. Oh, he's offside! And I think it's Nketiah that's offside, if I'm honest. I don't think it's Jack Clark. But we've stuck the ball in the net, and that's something. Come on, boys. Let's win this back. Should we get stuck in? If we can't beat them, break them. Come on. We might do that, actually. Just see if we can... Oh, it's a stunning save, but it's offside as well. Well, that's what it feels like, boys. That's what it feels like. Get stuck in. Let's go this higher line as well. We've got absolutely nothing to lose at this point, do we? Yeah, I mean, if we lose by 3, we lose by 1, we're still out of the cup, aren't we? So... How offside? Well, he's a mile off. Absolute mile off. So it should be a red card. Intentional offside. That's a thing, right? Come on, boys. Push forward. Is there something else in this game for us? No, there's not. Well, it's another 1-0 defeat. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think we've done really, really well there. It's just one moment. It's unlucky. It's definitely unlucky. The match ratings weren't great, but I thought the performance was pretty good. We lose the Roses clash. I mean, it sucks to lose to Man United, doesn't it? It's 2 1-0 defeats in the episode, which just seems so harsh. But, yeah, no goal. Sorry, guys. It's not been great, I guess, has it? But we can, a red card and away to Manchester United. I think we've done okay, I'll be honest. That wasn't great, but, these things happen. Anyway, guys, quick update of the league table again. You can see it there. We're looking okay. We've got a Bradford City game coming up in the FA Cup, and I think that's what we'll come back for. We'll come back tomorrow for... Usually I like to do the festive fixtures, but I think today, or this season, we'll do West Brom away, which is a big game, and then we'll do Bradford City at home in the FA Cup. That's going to be huge, guys. I've been Aussie. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care.